is that time of the day. It is day number 5, and today is a back day. Um, Today on the schedule, we got lat pull downs, some sort of rowing movement, you know, traps. I kind of want to do a little lower back because I've been in my posing that I've been practicing. I really got to try to fire my the extensor muscles in my lower back. Um, and I'd be nice if those were just like popping out. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna probably hit some lower back today. Throw in some rear delt. I kind of want it to be more of an accessory type back day, and we're gonna go lighter on the amount of volume in terms of sets. We're gonna stick to around like 2 sets, but 2 good, hard, working sets per exercise, where we're not kind of messing around at all. It's the sets are gonna be all of them till maximum failure, and around that kind of again like 8 to 12 reps mark. And we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I'm having a good time. I feel like it's documenting my life, and it feels cool, and it's gonna feel good to like watch this back in time. But yeah, that's the plan for the workout today. As for my food intake, um, it's been it's been okay. It's been around the same, but I'm on a kind of a carb cutting week. So my coach has me doing. I'm basically eating like my everyday diet, like meal plan that he has, except I'm only doing the section where it says like off days, and I'm even doing that on my on days too, like where I am training. Uh, so I'm not eating like really. I'm eating one meal. Well, I guess you could count 2 that has like carb in it, and that's half of a bagel in the morning with 8 ounces of liquid egg whites and 2 whole eggs. Then I go to my snack, which is a protein shake and 4 rice cakes on my training day. But remember, since I'm carb cutting, I'm not eating those rice cakes. Um, and then I move on to my first, my second meal, which is 6.5 ounces of chicken with 175 grams of rice. Um, but again, I have to supplement that white rice for either oats or brown rice because carb cutting. And then normally I would have almond butter too, like 24 grams of almond butter. Nope, don't get that either. So it's going okay. My energy's decent, I would say. Um, I definitely do want that almond butter soon, though. That's gonna be nice when I get that back. But I don't know. I like almond butter. I think almond butter is better than peanut butter. You know what I mean? Or I've only tried, I guess, 2. I guess there's more than that, but it just tastes better, doesn't it? And I honestly like the one where it kind of has like the oil sitting on top, and you gotta stir it to because it gets like a nice liquidy texture. That's good, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. But no, yeah, that's the and then continue with the meals and stuff. Kind of the same thing. And then at night, I have one more meal like that of chicken, and at night I have a little bit of beef and some cashews. So yeah, that's the diet plan as of now. I'm excited because my coach said that we're gonna do kind of a hard cut at the beginning of the like a phase 2 at the beginning of like near Thanksgiving, so I can possibly, depending on my weight and stuff, I can get a Thanksgiving meal. that would be really cool. Um, yeah, that would just be super nice. That would be very nice of him. But yeah, today's workout should be pretty gnarly. I'm gonna try to get, you know, still that just that fullness in my lower lat is what I want to work on. My lower back needs to get like just I want to get diced in my lower back as well. And I'm feeling I want to do something isolated too today, like some sort of iso movement, which is where I'm just kind of targeting one side of my back at a time. And we're also gonna mix in some biceps here too. We're gonna do a little back and bi mash up. Um, mm. But yeah, how are you guys feeling? You guys feeling good? I'm feeling a little, I guess, tired. My clocks have been weird. Like, I don't know. Ever since the time change that happened, I even reset all my clocks. I don't know what's going on, but like my clocks or my at least my alarm clock was totally. I thought I changed it. It was not changed, and so I've been kind of messed up the past few days. But listen, it's about showing up, right? Showing up when you don't want to. Not even if you don't want to. Like, I mean, yes, obviously show up. That's like when it counts, but I mean, it's just build that consistency, build that, like, instead of like, change your mindset to like, instead of I have to do this, I get to do this. Oh, they're shooting something right there. That's cool. Um, like I go get to work out today, I get to go to work and support myself with my job financially, and I get to eat the meals and eat healthy that I get to, and I get to get shredded and all that. It's fun. It changes your whole perspective of things because life is all about perspective. It's how you look at it, right? Anything that kind of goes in a not your direction of things, it's either you can either let it control you and let it basically break you, or you can learn from it. You could either lose or learn. There's one of two options here. And I choose to learn, and I sometimes it can be hard because when you lose, it can feel like you can just feel like a failure. You can feel like I can't do anything, Well, that's not true. Because guess what? You tried something you have to try something for you to even have the opportunity to lose. So you're already doing something, which means you're going in the right direction. A lot of it's just trying, So let's say, you don't necessarily you have this idea or dream or something that you want to accomplish, but it just seems so like far out of your reach. It's not that far. Like if you can put your mind on it and you just grind it out for a little bit, in terms of like everything takes time to learn, like when you start a new job, when you start a new some sort of diet or anything in your life, like at first it's going to be hard because you have to learn how to manage it. It's all about learning how to manage it. But once you get used to it, once you get used to the setting that you're in, once you get used to the situation, it becomes part of your everyday practices. And then you start to learn the system, learn how to handle it. So yeah, it's more just, and there's going to be failures and things that go wrong that come from that. It's a matter of how are you going to respond to those failures. Are you going to let it eat you up inside and just claw at you? Or are you going to let it be like, hey, I just totally messed up right there, but that's good, right? I always try to tell myself, like, anytime that I mess up, it's a good thing because you learned what not to do for next time. So you can try not to make that mistake again. In sports terms, if you grew up in sports or anything, like, you can make that mistake once, just don't let it happen again, right? That's kind of where we're at. Like, it's okay to mess up. Messing up is part of everyday life. You're supposed to mess up. If you don't mess up, how are you supposed to learn what to do right? So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. I think that may help change your perspective on things just a little bit. Anyways, let me give you guys a Bible nugget, and then we're gonna go kill back and get to work. All right, let's see. Let's go to this. 1 John 2:6. Whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked. Whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked. I think as Christians, even as non-Christians, if you're watching this and you don't believe in Jesus, I think that looking to someone as valuable as Jesus was, right? As the way that he lived his life. What we need to do every single day needs to be looking to how he lived, how he walked on this earth, right? How he was tempted, how he had every opportunity to sin, and guess what? He didn't. He chose to live for God, for his Father. And with that, if we choose to live our lives every single day of, it goes down to just like that simple little bracelet, like what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do in this scenario, Then if we're choosing that every day because it's a choice, then we get to walk side by side with him, and we're going to be, and then that will give us an understanding of how we are supposed to live our lives, and that we're going to be okay. So just keep that in mind. Let's walk by Jesus. And let's look to him for everything. All right? I'll see you guys in there. All right, we got our first working set. Lat pull down. I'm going to be going a little more narrow with my grip. Got wrist wraps today. Yeah, we're going to do 2 working sets here. I'm going to go really hard on both sets. And then our second set, we'll do a kind of a little drop set. And we're not going to superset this with anything. Just going to go hard here. See where this takes us. Yeah. All right, first movement of the day. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, second movement. We got the T-bar row coming in. We're gonna go wide grip on this. I want to engage that, that kind of mid-back rhomboid rear delt area rather than lats, because we just kind of hit lats over there. So we're gonna try to engage that. We're gonna go two hard sets again here. call it. Up, 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 up. Let's move on. All right, here comes my ISO movement of the day. We got ISO high to low pull downs. We're gonna single our arms out. We're not gonna go both at one time. I think this machine specifically is better just to go one arm at a time. Really, I prop my other arm up here, really get nice and into it, and really just kind of crank down on that lat right there. Just crank down, squeeze super hard. And you don't need to go crazy heavy for this. Just really just crank down on your lat. That's the purpose of this movement. Yeah. Whew. That'll do, guys. All right, we're on to rows. We're going to standard close grip rows. We're going to kind of more lat focused. I want this to be a little more lat focused. So again, driving into our lats, getting full extension so we can get a full stretch. Coming back, squeezing our lats, almost like we're about to do a lat spread. So that's kind of where I want the clinching point to be. Controlling the eccentric, which is just controlling the way down, and this should be a good stretch. And this is going to end it for our kind of lat portion / just like overall back, and then we're going to do traps after this. Hit that upper back. We'll do 2 sets there as well. So.
Little drops there. All right, we're moving on to traps. So for this, what I'm gonna do is, normally, honestly, I just like to go dumbbell, just straight up dumbbell shrugs. Any sort of shrug, don't overcomplicate traps. It's not, like, you're subconsciously, passively, not subconsciously, hitting it with, with a lot of your back movements anyway. So you don't have to overcomplicate traps. So any sort of shrug. I'm gonna go cable shrugs right here, where I'm just literally holding a bar right here in front, squeezing at the top. Down. Oh. One more. Uno más. All right. We're not gonna overcomplicate things here. We're just gonna stick on a cable. What's that? I have two with this. Elbows in front. We're gonna go bicep curls with a bar, kind of on the cable. I like the cables because you're gonna have, there's gonna be tension throughout the whole way, part of the movement, on the way down, on the way up. So we're gonna come elbows in front, really squeeze at the top, like I said before, to like trying to keep our pinkies almost turning out, get that extra little squeeze, and then yeah, we're gonna do two hard sets here. Call it. Do 2 more bicep sets. Probably hit something hammer curls. Maybe just do cable. Maybe just do like rope curls or something. We'll see. And then pose down and we're done. Oh yeah. Brachialis time. Right here. Rope curls, squeezing on the way up. Almost coming out at the top too. Extra tension right here. 2 sets here. Quits. Flex and then fart. There was a few times I was training here where I definitely got crop dusted by I think my client. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like one of the boys for fucking sure.
I walked.
Their protein is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I was walking by. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what is that? My cast. Time 4. Pose down. All right. Check out the good old back pump. All right. See the back. Legs first. Squeeze the glute. Oh man. Guys, that's it for the workout. Leaning down. The training is getting harder because I have less food in me, so it's not easy from here on out, but the look and the shape is getting there, and that's the goal of all this, is just to prove to myself, one, that like this can be done, and two, that I can do it. And I want to see what my body looks like when I fully shred down. So the guys, thank you just so much for just hanging in there, watching this, and watching my progress as I endure this, embark upon this journey. So you guys are the freaking best. Guys, go get a good pump in for me. Yeah, God bless. Have a good day, okay? See ya.